Before Muhammad's revelations, Mecca was a thriving center of pagan worship and commerce, not a monotheistic outpost. Pilgrims from many tribes traveled to Mecca, each honoring their own deities at the city's central shrine. The Quraysh tribe, Muhammad's own, managed this religious economy, gaining wealth and influence from the annual pilgrimage. Mecca's sacred status and its mysterious cubic structure, the Kaaba, were the foundation for what would become a new global faith. Islam emerged not from a spiritual vacuum, but from a rich, complex tapestry of pre-Islamic Arabian paganism. The new faith would transform this landscape, but its roots ran deep in the soil of the old. At the very heart of Mecca stood the Kaaba, a sacred sanctuary that, long before Islam, was home to hundreds of idols. These statues represented the region's many gods and goddesses, each worshipped by different tribes and pilgrims who traveled from across Arabia. The Kaaba was not just a religious center, but a vibrant crossroads of faith, commerce, and culture, drawing people together in reverence and trade. Chief among these deities was Hubal, the Quraysh tribe's favored idol, standing tall within the Kaaba. Alongside him were the revered goddesses Al-Lat, Al-Uzza, and Manat, sometimes called the Daughters of Allah, each with their own devoted followers and rituals, reflecting the spiritual diversity of pre-Islamic Arabia. The Kaaba's inclusivity even extended to Christian icons and symbols, making it a truly syncretic hub where people of different beliefs could find common ground. This unique blend of faiths set the stage for the region's evolving spiritual landscape. When Muhammad conquered Mecca, he ordered the destruction of the idols, sweeping away centuries of polytheistic tradition. Yet he preserved the Kaaba itself, along with the mysterious black stone, repurposing them as the sacred heart of Islam. The ancient structure remained standing, but its meaning was utterly transformed. Polytheism gave way to monotheism, and the Kaaba became a symbol of unity under one God, even as its physical legacy endured through the ages. The Kaaba's transformation bridged the old world and the new, connecting generations and civilizations through a single enduring monument. Islam's holiest site was built, quite literally, on the very foundation of its pagan past, a testament to the layers of history that still echo within its ancient stones. Many core Islamic rituals, like circling the Kaaba Tawaf and running between Safa and Marwa sa'i, were inherited directly from pre-Islamic pagan practices. Pagan pilgrims once circled the Kaaba and honored idols atop the hills. Islam retained these acts but redefined their purpose. Even the Hajj's animal sacrifice echoes ancient Arabian rites. By absorbing and reframing these rituals, Islam made conversion feel both revolutionary and familiar. The faith's genius was in transforming the intention, not the action. Old rituals gained new meaning, ensuring their survival. Islam's pillars stand on the bones of ancient rites, reimagined for a new era. The name Allah predates Islam, appearing in pre-Islamic inscriptions as a high god among many. Muhammad's challenge was not to introduce Allah, but to declare him the only god, stripping away his mythological family. The Prophet's own father was named Abdullah, servant of Allah, showing the deity's established presence. Islam's radical move was to rebrand Allah as the universal singular God, fusing local tradition with the monotheism of Jews and Christians. This reimagining gave Islam both native roots and global ambition. Islam claims that Abraham built the Kaaba and practiced its rituals, forging a direct link to the roots of ancient monotheism. This connection is central to Islamic tradition, positioning the faith as the true inheritor of Abraham's legacy and the original message of one God. Yet when we look beyond Islamic sources, there's no historical or archaeological evidence that places Abraham in Arabia. The Bible, which details Abraham's life, never mentions Mecca or any journey to the Arabian Peninsula, raising questions about this claimed connection. The Quran refers to Abraham as a Muslim, but this term didn't exist in his era, making it an anachronism. This retroactive label serves to tie Islam's origins directly to Abraham, even though the historical context was very different. The story of Abraham's near sacrifice also shifts in Islamic tradition, moving the focus from Isaac, as in the Bible, to Ishmael. This change places the ancestors of the Arabs at the heart of God's covenant, giving them a central spiritual role. This theological revision provided Islam with a prestigious lineage, connecting it to the revered patriarch and granting legitimacy among the world's ancient faiths. It was a powerful way to establish Islam's place in the religious landscape. By weaving pre-Islamic pagan sites and traditions into an Abrahamic narrative, Muhammad created a new religious synthesis. This blend of old and new gave Islam both deep roots and a sense of revolutionary purpose. Ultimately, Islam's Abrahamic identity was not just a spiritual claim, but also a calculated political and theological strategy designed to unite diverse peoples under a single powerful faith. Did Islam truly replace paganism, or did it simply rebrand and transform what came before? The question lingers over the sands of Arabia, where ancient traditions and new beliefs collided. The evidence points to creative transformation, not total erasure. Instead of wiping the slate clean, Islam adapted and reinterpreted existing symbols and sites. Islam preserved the Kaaba, the Black Stone, and core rituals that had been central to Arabian spirituality for centuries, purifying them of polytheism but keeping their recognizable forms and deep cultural resonance. This religious recycling made the new faith feel both revolutionary and familiar, allowing people to connect with the past while embracing a new vision. The pilgrimage was reframed as Abrahamic, not abolished, giving it a new spiritual meaning while retaining its ancient roots. By absorbing and repurposing the old, Islam created a bridge between generations, linking the distant past to a new religious identity. Islam consolidated power and gave Arabs a prestigious spiritual heritage rooted in both innovation and tradition. The faith's roots in Arabian paganism are deep, its transformation profound, blending old beliefs with new revelations. Islam's genius was in building a new house with ancient stones, crafting a faith that honored the past while shaping the future. The echoes of Mecca's pagan past still resonate in the foundations of one of the world's great religions, reminding us that history is rarely erased, only rewritten.